Audio Jungle.
For the opt-ins time, we cannot but thank the President profusely for proving to the world that he is the father of the nation. I want to thank the President on behalf of our governors, on behalf of our members of the National Assembly, for his magnanimity in granting pardon to these youngsters. Not that they were exonerated from their crimes, there were incontrovertible evidences indicting them for committing those offenses. But two wrongs do not make a right. It's out of his own magnanimity. He's a father to the nation. He granted pardon to these young men. Most of the instigators of the crime, their children were not involved. Neither were they at the forefront of the agitation. Over 300 billion naira worth of properties and assets were destroyed, largely belonging to the business community in Kano, Kaduna, and other parts of the north. Who are the not losers? It's our business community. So we'll urge the young men, we'll admonish the young men to turn a new leaf. Our governors and our other leaders will sit down and cross-pollinate ideas on how to rehabilitate them and reintegrate them back to the society as better citizens. That does not preclude the fact that they committed those offenses. Truly they did. But as I said earlier, two wrongs do not make a right. And these are young men in their formative stages, and the President felt that they should be given another lease of life. And I want to thank our two governors for rushing down from Kano and Kaduna early in the morning to take custody of these kids. And of course, our ministers, our leadership from the National Assembly, they are all here. The Director of Public Prosecution hasn't gone to bed in the past 48 hours. So also, as the new Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Professor Nantawe, and Dr. Yusuf Tanko Sununu, the Minister of State, is a medical doctor. He was there around the clock attending to the needs of these youngsters. And of course, UNICEF, our partners in taking care of the kids. The social media lawyers were not there. The rabble rousers is Hamza and his team that rose to the occasion. I want to thank them. This calls for national unity. What binds us together supersedes whatever that divides us. The trajectory of global growth is facing Africa, and Nigeria, I wish to reiterate, will make or mar that transition. Let us make this country work. There is no nation that is immune from challenges. Nigeria is a great nation. Great nation think long term, not short term. We have to coalesce into a single force. Put politics aside and work for the greatness of the black man. If Nigeria works, Africa works. 1 out of every 4 black men is a Nigerian. And by 2050, 1 out of every 3 black men will be a Nigerian. Once again, we want to thank Mr. President for his magnanimity. Once again, we want to extend our gratitude to our governors and our leaders in the National Assembly for their keen interest in securing the release of these youngsters. And of course, Hamza and his team, I want to thank them. Not the rabble rousers. There is more to leadership than pontificating false ideas on the social media or raving of the temperature of the nation. Thank you so much.
We got to interact with the minors that were arrested and being prosecuted by the police, Inspector General of Police. And we took our time to invite UNICEF to provide food for them and took note of their names and tracked them. So the minors that may be taken care of, either through skill acquisition or schooling. UNICEF can take a major action in that respect. Secondly, we also get the medical doctors to work and then examine all the minors that were released to us for medical care. And from the results that we got, they are fit to be handed over to their state governors so that they can be safely related back to their parents in their various states. And then, in addition also, Your Excellency, we also work with the Ministry of Justice through the DPP to also give us the detail of the names of all the people that were released to us. And we have those data, so we're handing over that data to the state governors and both to the two state governors so that they can track them also and ensure that all of them are taken care of as much as we can. Your Excellency, you permit me to hand over the 119 minors that were being prosecuted and handed over to us in the, yes. Yes. Both the minors and the adults that were prosecuted, the total number is 119 that we're handing over to you so that you hand over to the state governors for onward their parents back in their state. Thank you, Excellency.
With their parents, which we have made contact for, as at now, 73 from Kano State on ground, and then we also have a total of 39 from Kaduna State, while 4 of them are currently engaged with their parents when they were released. Your Excellencies, we have tried as much as possible to get them profiled, which we have done, and also to assess them medically, and we found that really, as at this moment, they are really fit to be presented to you for the deliberation, which the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs will further expatiate, Your Excellencies.
Audio Jungle.